Alright, today we're going to learn about the break-apart method of multiplication. The break-apart method allows you to multiply with easier or more familiar factors. It can be used for simpler multiplication or more difficult multiplication problem. And here are the keys to the break-apart method. Select one of the two factors. Okay, so here I have the problem 9 times 13. I am going to select to break apart the 13. I need to break the selected factor, in this case the 13, into two numbers that when added together equal the original number. So I'm going to break 13 into 10 and 3. So I would do 9 times 10, and I'm going to add that to 9 times 3. Okay, so I broke 13 into 10 and 3. And notice the 9 stayed the same. I only broke apart the 13. And here's an example of, like, if you wanted to break apart 14, it could be broken into 10 and 4, 7 and 7, 6 and 8. Any numbers that added together would equal 14 in that case. Now, I always like to break it, if it's a two-digit number, one of them ends with the tens. So if it was 23, I would break it into 20 and 3 because I find that easier to multiply with. So now I'm going to do 9 times 10, and that would be 90. Okay, plus 9 times 3, and I can do a T-chart here or use my nines trick, and that would be 27. And then I would add together 90 plus 27, 7, 9, 10, 11. So 9 times 13 would equal 117. And that is an easier problem. So now let's do another example with a little more difficult problem. So example 2. Okay, so I'm going to do 37 times 5. All right. Now here, again, I'm going to break apart the 37. And I can break it into any two numbers that when added together equal 37. I'm going to choose to break it into 30 and 7, because 30 and 7 equals 37. All right. So here I'm multiplying. I'm going to use the zero trick of multiplication. I'm going to multiply the 3 and the 5 together. I'm going to start with the base multiplication fact, and that's going to give me 15. And because I have 1 0, I'm going to put that on to hold the place. So 5 times 30 equals 150, plus 7 times 5. Again, I could do a T-chart. Because it's a 5, I could count by 5 7 times to get the 35. And then I add those two numbers together. Okay. And that would give me 185. Okay. And that is an easy way to perform simpler multiplication problems and a little more difficult multiplication problems using the break-apart method. We have the keys, also kind of the steps to it here. And a lot of people that are really good with math, they kind of do this in their head automatically, but it helps for some of us to kind of see it down on paper to help us solve problems. Thank you.